This is the Iowa Weather Report for Tuesday, February 23rd, 2016. And now our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run. At noon today, we have a trough digging in across the middle part of the country, and you can see it's developing a storm system that will be moving through East Texas and into Louisiana, and this will be slowly moving northeastward and creating quite a system that's just going to miss the state. We can be thankful for that. But we're going to have a little disturbance that's going to be scraping our northern counties with a little bit of precipitation, not a whole lot. More clouds around than any sunshine we may see. Highs today in the 30s and 40s. Could see the same temperatures here as we move into Wednesday, but you can see this big storm just to the east of the state. Our eastern counties could remain, well, partly to mostly cloudy, while the western counties could see some sunshine. Still could see a little bit of backwash that, as we move into Thursday, that could bring a few light snow showers or flurries. Doesn't look to amount to a whole lot, but it will start to drop our readings down, maybe into the 30s to around 40, and that looks to last through the rest of the week. Here as we look into Friday, you see fairly decent. The storm system is moving off into eastern Canada, and it's fairly quiet for quite a bit of the country as we move toward the weekend. But here on Saturday, we're going to be ahead of another storm that's developing to our north and west. That's going to really bump the temperatures up here on Saturday into the 40s and 50s and maybe even a 60-degree reading. But you better enjoy it on Saturday, because Sunday, here comes the cold weather and here comes the storm system, and that's going to bring us some rain and snow. Temperatures on Sunday will likely be occurring early in the day, our highs early in the day, and then fall through the rest of the afternoon and into the evening as rain changes to snow. It's too early to determine any snow amounts at this point. We have another system digging in or coming in right behind it here on Monday, kind of a reinforcement, and that could bring us a little bit of snow in our northeastern counties. But then from here on, outside maybe a day, it's going to stay really cold from here to the end of the forecast run. And you're going to see that here. By next Tuesday, we have another system that's going to be moving through the central and southern plain states, and this could be a storm system that we might have to watch for the middle of next week, with the possibility of some snow. So we get rid of at least 80 to 90% of our snowpack across the state. A lot of places don't have snow, and then this model run shows we're going to get a bunch of it back again. Isn't that nice? Going into the extended period on the 5th of March, ridge over the west coast of Canada. What's that mean? Cold air coming down from Canada and into the northern part of the country. And that means us. And that means temperatures will likely be at, or in most cases, below seasonal levels. 20s, maybe lower 30s for highs. And systems coming through at the beginning of the extended period will be quite active, according to the GFS, with some chances of precipitation. And even at the end of the forecast run on the 9th, look at the infamous polar vortex over Hudson Bay, and that means the cold air just continues to dive into the northern plains, the upper Midwest, the Great Lakes. And that means once we get this spell of warm weather done, it may be going into an abnormally cold period. We're not talking bitter cold, but not going to be warm, at least for the first week and a half of March, but we'll see if things change. Some changes are on the way, though, with the satellite image from last evening. We have one system moving across the southeast with some rain and a bit of thunder, but the bigger system is developing over the southern plains. Showers, thunderstorms, and that's going to be producing a lot of active weather across the south, the east, and even up into the Great Lakes, where some winter storm watches are in effect in lower Michigan. A couple of winter weather issues across from the northwestern Texas Panhandle up in Colorado, a severe thunderstorm watch over South Texas, fairly quiet elsewhere across the country, but the QPF chart over the next 5 days through Saturday evening at 6 o'clock shows very little precipitation around here, a lot of it from Texas northeastward into the New England states and the mid-Atlantic, where they could see at least 1 to 2 inches of liquid equivalent rainfall.